Hey guys. So it has literally been forever since I have shot a video, but I decided that I was going to get on here and do something because I have a ton of things to do today, but I was like, you know what? I have got to sit down and make a video. But honestly, guys, like one of the reasons why I haven't shot a video in so long, just aside from like just daily life and just, you know, just being so busy, is just I have just had such video blog. I feel like I really kind of talked about all the topics that were really important to me. And now I'm just like, I don't really have anything else to talk about. But today, I did just kind of want to bring a short message and say, and please excuse my shirt. I don't know what I have on it. I don't know what I got. I don't know. But anyway, I just wanted to say that I do not want you all to be afraid to try something new. So, as you all know, I'm a school nurse and I am out for the summer. We did have summer school this year. And so I did like a couple weeks of summer school. And since then, I've had the summer off and I will go back on August 10th. And probably my last day of summer school was like June 17th, something like that. So I'll get probably a good 6 weeks off, which is nice. And really just in general, school nursing is just a really cush job. I mean, you get Christmas vacation, you get Thanksgiving break, you get all the holidays, you get a spring break. You know, you do take a pay cut, but this year we did get a raise. Like I signed my contract probably maybe like a month ago, and I got ended up getting like a $5,000 raise. I think it might have been actually a little bit over a $5,000 raise. So I'm slowly kind of getting back to what my salary was before leaving the hospital. Slowly, because I was closer to the 60 range, and right now that raise probably put me at about 45. So I'm not there, but I'm slowly getting closer to it, and I'm learning how to adapt with a lower income. But I say all that to say that it really is nice being a school nurse. But I was doing something the other day. I can't remember what I was doing, and I was just like, this is my last year. I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know where I'm gonna be. I was like, but this is my absolute last year of school nursing. I'm going to do something new. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, like, I am scared to death. I am scared to death because I'm just like, I'm saying this out loud and I'm putting that into the atmosphere. And I even told my mom, I was like, I'm not going back. Like, this is my last year. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. And, you know, my mom is just a different breed because she was at the same job for 40 years, same as my dad has been at the same job for over 30 years. You know, they don't really believe in job hopping. They don't really believe in entrepreneurship. They don't really believe in these things that a lot of us believe in. And I really can't blame them. You know, that's just kind of how they were raised. But I know with people my age, I'm 33, and definitely people younger than me, you know, we just don't feel that way. We don't feel like we have to stay in the same place for years and years and retire from that place. And honestly, that's just where I'm at because I'm I'm not I'm I'm not I'm not I'm not what's the word I'm trying to use? I'm not dissatisfied with my job, but I'm not happy either. And I just am at the point right now in my life where I just don't feel like I have to settle for anything. I definitely don't feel like I have to settle for safe. So I have told myself, and I've told my mom, and I'm gonna tell my partner when we get back from summer break that, you know, this is my last year, and not to put any fear in her heart, or not that she would be fearful, but not to, you know, make her feel like I'm jumping ship on her, or whatever, not to make her feel any type of way, but almost too just an accountability piece for myself, because when I put it in the atmosphere and I tell people, now I have to hold myself accountable. And so some of the things that I've been doing to help myself not to be in the position where I will have something already lined up is I've gone really kind of full throttle into my own business. So I know I've talked about that before on here, and just how I was opening up my own nutrition business, and I've actually had pretty okay success. I've had quite a few clients already, and but something that I've done to take it to the next level is I've signed up for business coaching. And it was four figure business coaching, which I really did not want to do. But honestly, y'all, they gave me an offer that I just felt like I couldn't pass by, that I feel like I would be crazy to pass by. And especially like in the mindset that I am now, that I don't want to go back to school nursing after this year. I'm just like, I really felt like they would put me in the position to be able to take my business to the next level and do it full time if I wanted to. So that's something that I've been doing over the break. And then also something that I'm really trying to get into is aesthetics. Being a nurse that can do that can kind of get into like the med spa world. So I'm really not that interested in like giving Botox injections and doing that kind of stuff, but I'm more so interested in like doing hydrofacials and doing general facials, and just kind of getting into that realm. And really kind of my mindset for wanting to get into that is, over the last 2 years, I have had such issues with my skin. And prior to these 2 years, I have had no issues with my skin. Like, my skin has been flawless. Like, strangers used to come up to me, y'all, and I'm not exaggerating. Like, when I tell people this, they think I'm exaggerating. They didn't know me before I had really nice skin, before what my skin is now. But like, strangers used to stop me and be like, "Oh my gosh, your skin is so pretty." But over the past couple years, I've had such issues with my health, and I'm still struggling with it. But it's affected my skin, and it sucks, and it's really gotten to me mentally. And but I will say, and it's really been really traumatic for me, honestly. Especially someone that has never had issues with their skin. I'm just like, I've only been dealing with this for 2 years, and I'm ready to jump off a cliff. So I can only imagine how people that have been dealing with this for decades, or just forever, feel. So that kind of fueled me wanting to go into the skin world, because I do really want to learn a lot more about skin, and just kind of delve a little bit deeper and get into the position where I can help people improve their skin. And I feel like I will be able to like combine both worlds, like the nutrition and the wellness world and the skin world, because what I've learned in my journey with my skin is that whenever you have skin issues, it's a result of something deeper going on in your body. Like, it's never, you don't have skin issues just willy-nilly. Like, something internally is going on, your body is trying to tell you something. So I feel like if I can get that training, if I can get that training for skin, and I don't really know if I, because I've been doing like research on going to aesthetic school, not aesthetic school, going to esthetician school, and which is not really bad. I mean, it's expensive, but as far as like the time commitment, it's not a terrible time commitment. It's something that I could really lock down in a year, doing probably less than a year. So I'm kind of torn about going that route, or since I'm a nurse already, I can really kind of get on the job training. Like, if I went and got employed at a med spa or something. And then I was actually talking to somebody today, and they were telling me that they're getting ready, or they're in the works of opening up a training school for people like me to come in and train and learn how to do all those things. So that's what I guess that's like my main goal, like my big picture where I would love to be is owning my own nutrition and wellness business, and also becoming a, I don't know if I want to, I don't know if I would have to be an esthetician or doing whatever it is, but help being able to do facials, extractions, just doing all those things that when it comes to skin. So anyway, I say all that to say, because it's scary to me. Like, it's scary for someone that doesn't have a family that's really own their own business, and for someone that comes from a family that they worked at the same place for years and they've done the same thing for years, like it's scary for me to think about going off on my own and quitting my job and becoming an entrepreneur. Like that's super scary to me. It's scary to me saying out loud, this is my last year here. Now I'm not going to tell everybody. I'm just going to tell the people that I feel like will hold me accountable and will and that I, that just in my mind that in my, and not necessarily them being like, hold on now, you remember your goals, like remember you said you're not coming back, but more so people that I know I'll have to face if I end up coming back. So that'll only be like honestly two people, because I only have really one friend at work, and he says we're not even friends, but in my mind he's my friend, and then the other nurse. So just two people, and then of course my family. So anyway, I just say all that to say that really, if your dreams aren't big enough, if your dreams don't scare you, then they aren't big enough and you're wasting your time. So don't be afraid to try something new. For some of you all that may be going the registered dietitian route, for some of y'all that may be going the nursing route, for some of you it may be something that's not even related to that, but just know that all things are possible, especially through God, and that you just don't want to look back on your life 5, 10, 15 years from now and be like, dang, I really wish I would have done that. I really wish I would have gone for that. Because at the end of the day, what do you have to lose? Because really in my mind, I'm like, if all this falls through, if it doesn't work out with my business, if it doesn't work out with working for a med spa, then what's the worst case scenario? And honestly, worst case scenario would be I would have to go find another job. Do I want to do that? No. So I'm gonna do everything in my power to fight to make sure that I can be in the position to do that, to not have to do that. But I do know that if that is what happens, then I'll be okay, and that I'll find another nursing job, and I will be okay. But don't be afraid to dream big. Don't be afraid to step out on a limb. And yeah, that's my words of wisdom today, and hopefully that will help someone, and hopefully it will not be so long before I post another video. But thank you all for watching, and of course if you have any questions or if there's a topic that you'd like for me to speak on, then just comment below. All right, have a great day, y'all. Bye.